Most of the site is interactive rather than static pages. So let's go dive straight into a couple of those. First, SASH member news. So SASH member news is behind the membership wall, and each one of these pieces of news is a post, and you can filter based on what you want to see, essentially, whether it's a consultation, you might want to see events. So today's event should probably pop up. It's made even more powerful by your ability to create your own news item. So you click on to create a news item, and there's a tutorial there if you wish. I'll pop that out in a different tab just to show you. And you can see that there is a front end builder here. It's fairly straightforward, fairly simple, but you can use it to create your own post. And if I show you what else you could do with that, you can add a photo, you can add a video. Next one will be external news, and this is much more about other news sources being aggregated and sorted using a combination of algorithms, dreaded word, and human curation and referral. So here, for example, are external sources to specific pages to help you to avoid having to trawl different websites. So those hundreds of Suffolk headlines, those archives are all here in one place. And then we start moving on to the external news sources. These are all bang up to date, so these are continuously being aggregated. So if we were to click through that, it will open in a new window. Heads Together is an overview of the member and partner networking ethos. When you go into the Heads group from the networking menu, you'll find that there's a range of interactive opportunities, tabs, and for example, you've got Nigel here who's put something in there as a question that you can then respond to. And similarly, you can move into the Zoom integration. The Zoom integration is really cool, I have to say. It's where you can start your own Zoom meeting from within the system and just ask people within the group to join at any point. These hubs have live, always updated, 24/7 content using, dare I say it, algorithms, but also a combination of referral and human curation. And if you go through to one of the channels, you'll find curated videos. Some of these have just been chosen, and some of them are pulled in based on keyword search, and you can scroll around and suggest a video as well. So if you have a suggestion, that can be done straight from the channel. Our partner hub is where we will be celebrating showcase referred organizations, companies and consultants. The notion being that it's not just random people. These are people who have given something to Suffolk or are intending to give something to Suffolk through SASH. And so, for example, Dennis Sims did a webinar for us back in November, which is there, which also featured Jeff Barton, and this one here where he did an Ofsted interview for us. Just a landing page to explain the Head Support Initiative, which is about peer-to-peer mentoring, sharing and well-being. It's not a medical intervention. Nigel has put out information in the past. This really brings it all together and tells you how to connect. Research Hub is where we can promote external reports. So you'll be familiar with some of these. And these can grow based on referral and curation. We've also got the ability to have our own internal polls and surveys, and they can be in the front of the page. And again, we can respond to member needs, etc. If you just want basic information rather than the complete web profile of people, then the Heads directory is here, and you can just click out into an external document. All that information is in the public domain. I just want to mention the profile drop down here. So this section here is everything that is related to you that you are involved in one way or another. Then there's the dashboard. So your dashboard will give you all of your kind of interactive stuff, what you're involved in, what you might have said or who said what, different activity. Another cool feature of the news area is when you're filtering, if you click on podcast, that's the category we're using at the moment, just to showcase interesting items. So for this one, for example, using a visualizer. So it's only a 40-second long video, but I noticed this very strange woman sitting at my dinner table the other day using a visualizer, and I asked her, what she thought it was, why it was beneficial, and I just nabbed it on video. I think that's enough of her for the time being. Anyway, you get the idea, and this is a fairly straightforward system for uploading documents, videos, etc. into the system.